Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a YouTube and Facebook live update just in time to catch that live sunset. Look at that as the sun is just now going down over the horizon. Looking out over the big lake, how picturesque is that with a sailboat making its way there along the channel? I think we're having a frame speed issue there with the camera. Not on the camera's end, but on our end. Adjusting into our computer, but I love the view nonetheless. And again, we're watching that sun as it's just barely creeping down over the horizon. You know, I did make it out there in June to see that, and it is just so beautiful to see. And now that the sun, it looks like, is just now going over the horizon, all those folks out there on the pier on a Monday night getting a treat. What a summer night. Gotta love it with all those folks out there enjoying the beach. Of course, it's still very warm, and that water is super warm out there right now as well. That is summer. Thanks to the city of South Haven for the view there. Hello to you, Chris in Coopersville. Another hot one for you there. But, you know, it's like when we're in the middle of winter in January. There's only a finite number of cold days left, right? Well, it's the same way here in the middle of summer, Chris. Linda, looking forward to cooler at the end of the week. It's on the way. The cool down is on the way. Kathy, hello to you in Sturgis. Way too early for the word furnace. You're right about that. I thought that would get people's attention for sure. Hello to you, Jeanette in Coldwater. Got some more rain coming down today there. Yeah, you've been favored for some of that stuff lately there. You guys must be living right. Shannon, hello. Got a nice downpour around 2. Thank you so much for the update, and I hope you enjoy the night as well. Anna, hello. You're right. Isn't that going to be sweet? We are going to have open window sleeping. That's going to be Wednesday night, just 2 nights from now into Thursday morning, and then Thursday night into Friday morning. And then we're really gonna have to exercise that proper window management, or else you're gonna have to be running the furnace, the dreaded F word, the bad F word that we can say on TV, right? Let's see, K&M, hello to you. Someone's allergic to heat and humidity and sun. What state should they live? If they're allergic to heat, humidity, and sun, oh my gosh. You know what? I would say somewhere on the Pacific Northwest, you know. Certainly west of the Rockies, you get rid of the humidity. You don't get rid of the humidity if you're, let's say, Southern California, Nevada, Arizona, even New Mexico. But you do get rid of the heat and some of that humidity. I would say maybe like inland Oregon or inland Washington State. Though once you get inland, you lose the marine effect there of the. Yeah, I would say the Pacific Northwest. That's just what I would say. I hope that helps. Ken, hello to you. Let's see. Calendars, I hope it doesn't snow. It's not going to snow anytime soon. That's for sure. Happy Monday. Oh, happy Monday to you too. Mikey, thanks very much. Kathy, can't wait to open my windows. You bet. Joanne, hello to you. All right, we watched the sunset. Here's the way it looks right now in downtown Kalamazoo as we say hello to the mall there. Looking to the north here with a view with our Paragon Tower camera. Carla, the weather app changed color, all blue now. I'll have to go look. They don't ask me about those things. They don't even tell me about them. Oh, I think I did notice that, though. I posted, and I was like, why does this look different? I'll have to go and check, and I'll see what I can find out about it. Joanne, hello to you. Lynn, can't come soon enough. It's been such an incredibly hot summer. Good evening to you, too, Lynn. Thanks for being here. Pam, hello. Let's see. Yeah, already gone down in Soha there. Mikey, thanks again. I did? I made you $500. Wow, you guys do some heavy duty betting there. If I would have known that, I would have asked in advance for a cut. But somebody knows their geography. Jen, send a crew down for the Marshall Motor Fest on Saturday evening. All right, we might have to do that. Kathy, I'm so sorry. You were speaking to somebody else. All right, let me get to it. Let's get right to it. Our misery index. Look at this. You're going to like it. I mean, you know what they say in the news business? Don't bury the lead. Here's the lead. And that is our dew points are going to drop dramatically Wednesday and Thursday. Today, it was sticky, 75. I got to tell you, I worked Saturday and Sunday evening, and I was looking at the forecast model, what we call the blend, is what I go with a lot. And it was saying that the dew point today would be 75. I think, it must have been last night. And I remember thinking, I don't know if I can believe that, because that is way up there. Well, sure enough, it was. Now, tomorrow, we're going to go down to about 72. So still very gross. I don't know if you can say it, very gross. It's just gross. It's still going to be sticky. But then Wednesday, it's going to go down some more into the mid-60s. So you'll feel a change. It's going to be muggy still, but not as bad. And then by Thursday, we're all going to have a dew point drop party, as we're going to be all the way down to 55. And our temperatures are going to be coming down a little bit as well, sort of in line with that. Going down from, let's say today was close to 90 down to about 76 on Friday. That's down about 15 degrees. But our dew points are dropping even more than that. Our dew points are dropping even more than that. Dennis, hello to you in Coldwater. Burnell, hello. Thanks for being here. Josh from 2 hours north of Seattle. Thank you. Rains a lot, but beautiful when it's not. Yes, that is correct. That is correct, Josh. And thanks for the confirmation, and thanks for being here, by the way. You're originally from 2 hours north of Seattle. Awesome. Deej, hello to you in Sherwood. Mikey, thanks for the share. Leslie, looking forward to that cooler air. Looks like I got to do some gardening here. Sorry about that, Josh. We'll get rid of that person. All right. See ya. All right. Joanne, yay for the lower dew point. Oh, my gosh, I have to do some more of this stuff. Okay. So sorry, everybody. So sorry. Maybe that's a sign that all of us friends in here in the Facebook Live, people are just clamoring to get here. Let's see. What do we got? Martin, hello to you in Battle Creek. Shar, hello. Can't wait for the cool down. Jenny, is this cool front the same front that's expected to be around possible duration on the plains tonight? No, it's not. Good question, though, Jenny. Good question. No, the situation that's going on there actually good question, but the situation that's going on over there actually is we're in the middle of that heat dome, and they're right on the edge of that heat dome. And so that's what's going on there, Jenny. So good question, though. Excellent. I'm going to show that coming up in just a little bit. We're going to show what's going on out there. Chesterland, Ohio, our Buckeye friend is here. Robert, thanks. 93. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you had some storms there. Drop the temps 20 degrees. That's pretty crazy. That's awesome. Thanks for that, K&M. Appreciate it. Return the Belt is in the house. Good evening to you, too. Gwen, hello. Megan, hello. And Cheryl, good evening to you, too. All right, let's move on. We got our misery index. That is some good news with the dew point drop. And here's where they are right now. 70s, mid-60s. While Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Holland celebrate mid-60s. That's still muggy. But boy, in Kalamazoo, and look at Sturgis, still hanging on to that 75. It's going to be up there again tomorrow. Our temperatures are in the upper 70s, lower 80s. But with that, dew point still up there in the 70s. It feels like 86 in Kalamazoo, 85 in Grand Rapids. And at 917, that's a little bit hot, right? That's a little bit hot, to be sure. So let's move on here. Let's talk about what's going on with Live Doppler Radar. Got a couple of showers. I was tracking that one lone shower. If you follow me on Facebook, shameless plug, WWMT's Keith Thompson, by the way, or on Twitter, X, whatever it's called these days, Instagram and Threads, YouTube, blah, 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 at Weatherman Keith. But if you follow me on those, you saw certainly on X and on Facebook that we're tracking one lone shower that was moving. It actually started south of GR, moved down through Middleville, moved down across Gull Lake, moved down in southeastern Kalamazoo County and western Calhoun County, and then it started to fizzle once it got into St. Joe County and also Branch County. It's all gone now, but look at what's going on out to the west. This is where that derecho threat is that you were talking about there. Powerful thunderstorms that right now are headed into Minneapolis, moving through southeast South Dakota there. So Sioux Falls there. And then you can see some more thunderstorms now that are sort of exploding there south of the Ohio River in southern Indiana. That's moving into Kentucky. None of those things are going to be an issue for us. Gwen, hello to you. Megan, hello in Dowagiac. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Sandy, come on Thursday. You're right about that. Dan, another hot one today. Chief Dan in the house. Thanks for being here. Brian, Looking forward to this dreadful weather breaking. I love it. Well, it will be breaking on Thursday. You'll see an end of it then. And Linda, good evening to you. Thanks very much. Heavy rain at the fire department, 3,500 in rainfall real quick. I saw that Will, who was in this morning for Jeff, posted some crazy flooding video from the Portage Kalamazoo line there, City of Portage there, the Meyer parking lot there, which if you're familiar with, that part of Kalamazoo is just outside of the Kalamazoo city limit there. So obviously some heavy rain there too. And Linda, represent Battle Creek. Thanks for being here. Sue, good evening to you. You see those storms going on in Minnesota. That's not a threat for us, though. In fact, let's get right to the forecast, because tomorrow it's going to be another hot one. That 90 might be a little bit healthy, but I don't think so. I think it's within reach. We start off in the low 70s. That heat index tomorrow will probably be in the neighborhood of 94 to 98, 95, 99. We might hit 100. A little bit iffy there. Wednesday is when I think we'll have a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday, remember I said this yesterday if you were watching, it's our transition day. So today was hot, humid. Tomorrow, hot, humid. You got to say it that way. And then our transition day is Wednesday. And then look what's coming in behind it. I mean, that's $1 million weather right there. Highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s. And here's why I say we got to have that proper window management. You know what that is, of course. You better close that window at night. When you go to bed Thursday night and Friday morning, it's 55. You might wake up on the chilly side. And certainly Friday night, Saturday morning, 51. And certainly in some of those rural, low-lying areas, you know where you are. We'll probably have some 40s showing up. So like I said, if you don't exercise that proper window management, you might commit one of the cardinal sins, and that is having to run the air conditioner and the furnace in the same week. That would be horrible. But back to the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, really Sunday and even Monday forecast. All of it's pleasant. All of it is looking excellent. Tammy, hello to you in Kalamazoo. Ryan, I see you there in Jackson. Thanks for being here. Jesse's here from the Berg. Katie, loving the last part of the week for sure. Yeah, you're going to be able to spend some time outside. True. And so now of course, you already knew that anyway. One of the two of you, Keith and Melissa, one of the two of you already knew the answer there was to go to the Pacific Northwest, right? And now you can spend $500 to defray the cost, I guess, right? Mikey, loving the Thursday through Saturday. Debbie, hello to you in Hickory Corners. Very nice. Very nice. All 20 windows open. Let's see, find the correlation with hot summer better. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think there's really any correlation between hot summer and a very cold winter. Because if there were, there would probably be some kind of climatological explanation for it. None that I've seen. Not in our part of the Northern Hemisphere anyway. But that's a good question for sure. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here. There you see the 7-day. We did a little bit of a chat. Hey, anything under 15 minutes is fast for me. Timmy, hello to you. Lower temps. Sounds, yeah. So we have some of the lower temps that are coming in Wednesday, but you're really going to feel the difference in the air Thursday, Friday. You're going to love it. Thank you, K&M. I appreciate that very much. All right, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here so I can get out long before 15 minutes, and that's a shorty for me. Hey, I'll be live in 38 minutes. That's 10 o'clock on ArcWest, Michigan. That means I'll be live in an hour 38 on the Mothership News Channel 3 with an update. Daddy Will in the house tomorrow once again for Jeffrey. So give him a warm welcome. Will be here with live updates tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 9. And he'll be here at noon. I'll be here at 5:30, and 6. We'll do another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Christina, thanks for that. I appreciate it very much. And Mikey, I appreciate it. You're very kind. Thank you very, very much. Candace, I hope you have a good night as well. Hey, don't forget, I'm on social media, WWMT's Keith Thompson, then Instagram, Threads, YouTube, and Twitter/X at Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. Don't forget our website, WWMT.com/weather. Live interactive radar, and of course, your weather forecasts and stories are updated there. Also, our free weather app, tracking the heat index, tracking the dew points. I posted about our dew point earlier today, took a snapshot from that handy dandy free, by the way, weather app. Download it on your phone, and if you don't like it, you can get rid of it, and it won't cost you a dime, but I think you're going to like it. Josh, thanks for the thanks. I appreciate that very much. And don't forget also that Jeff Will, and Colin are all over those social media pages as well. Have a good night, everybody. We made it past Monday. Let's get some good rest and hit Tuesday hard. If I don't see you on the tube tonight, I'll catch up with you again tomorrow. I appreciate all of you for being here. From the bottom of my heart, I say thank you and good night.